Hey guys, it's Anna, and for today's video, we're going to be doing a deep, full body stretching routine. Throughout the routine, I'm going to be demonstrating these stretches at a more intermediate to advanced level, but if you're a beginner, you can definitely still follow along. You'll just have to modify by not going as deep into the stretches. And now let's go ahead and get started. To start, we're going to be doing a quick warm-up to avoid pulling a muscle, starting with 10 kicks on each leg, but since we're just warming up, we're not going to go into a full extension. Just kick your leg around 90 degrees from the ground, and we're going to do it forwards and backwards.
You can't turn off like a merry-go-round. My head is spinning. I see you rapping about. I'm sure as hell not.
Now switch to the kicks on the other side. And now we're going to do 30 jumping jacks. Now go out into a wide stance with your feet turned outwards. And in this position, we're going to go into a side lunge like this, and we're going to do that 10 times on each leg.
Still I'm thinking of you. Do you remember still how we used to run? Feels were boring. You said maybe it's love. It sure as hell was.
And now for the last exercise of this warm-up, we're going to do 10 lunges on each leg.
Like we're on a home run. Got no worries, no, 'cause we're so young. We were so young. We're in your car singing crazy to the radio. I remember it like time's been frozen still. Had no worries, no. We were so young. Now you're long gone.
Switch to the lunges on your other leg.
Now you're long, long gone. You're so, so gone. Now you're long, long gone. You're so, so gone. Now you're long.
And now from here, we're going to go straight into the leg and hip stretching portion. So for the first stretch, go into as wide of a lunge as you can.
I got blood on my hands right now.
So in this lunge, your elbows should be on the ground like this, and you want to straighten your back leg as much as you can while pushing the back thigh towards the ground.
No, I can't be the one that you need. Then I changed my mind. Maybe we got time to make this right.
And now keeping your legs in this lunge position, we're going to do the same stretch with your hips up.
Maybe if I change the way I love it, maybe if I try to fix this heart, then I could have stayed the night, I could have called you mine. If I change the way I love.
And now you're going to bend the back leg while straightening out the front one and flexing your front foot to get a deeper stretch in your hamstring, and then reach across your front leg.
If I change, if I change, if I change the way I love. if I change the way I love. Yeah, you know what I've done in the past. Still, you say you and I, we can last.
Now we're going to do almost the same stretch, but you're going to reach your arms underneath your leg.
Can I be the one that you need? Then I changed my mind, 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 mind. Maybe we got time, 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 time to make this right, 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 right. Can I be the one that you need? Maybe if I change.
From here, slide down into as deep of a split as you can.
Maybe if I try to fix this start.
And then you're going to place your arms across your body to make sure that your hips stay square.
Tonight I could have called you mine. If I change the way I change my mind, mind, mind. Baby, we got time, time, time to make this right, 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 right.
And now we're going to repeat all of those stretches, starting with the lunge on the other leg.
Change the way I love it.
So you're going to place your elbows on the ground.
Fix this, start this. I could have stayed the night. I could have called you mine. If I change the way, then I change my mind, 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 mind. Maybe we got time, 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 time.
And now lift up your hips.
Can I be the one that you need? If I change the way I love. I'm laying down it to compile it.
Straighten out your front leg and don't forget to flex that front foot for a deeper stretch.
I don't even care to doubt. I'll see you in a while, 'cause this time I will choose you, yeah. I'll choose. You know exactly how to look like this. Holding in a bag full of goods and needs. I need a night like this. Knowing it's
And reach your arms underneath your leg.
your secrets. I can seem to move this thing. You're pulling me out, then I'm right back on the sideline where you wanted me. I'm by the byway, waiting for your lead. I don't wanna fall in love like this, but I can't help.
And now we're going to go down into the split. So if you have your splits all the way down, you can place your arms across your body again. But if you don't have your splits all the way down to the ground, don't worry about placing your arms across. Just try to go down as deep as you can.
They tell me to move on, 'cause I deserve more, but still I wanna choose you, yeah. Yeah, I'll choose. You know exactly how to look like this. Holding in a bag full of goods and needs. I need a night like this. Knowing it's a risk.
Now from here, rotate your hips to go out into as deep of a straddle as you can. And in the straddle, we're going to reach up and then rotate your hips towards one leg and reach over top of it.
Then I'm right back in. I'm on the sideline where you wanted me. I'm by the byway, waiting for your lead. I don't wanna fall in love like this, but I can
And now reach on the inside of your leg.
repeatedly. I'm on the sideline where you wanted me. I'm by the byway, waiting for your lead. I don't wanna fall in love like this, but I can't help to fall for
And now reach to the center.
you. I'm on the sideline where you wanted me. I'm by the byway, waiting for your lead. I don't wanna fall in love like this.
reach up again and we're going to repeat those stretches on the other side. So start with reaching over top of your leg.
You just have your ways to get me high. You make all my dreams come true. It feels right when I'm around you.
Now reach to the inside of your leg.
Break up and I make up. I always come back to you. You move me in a way never thought anyone could. You get me high. You're my drug when I am feeling blue. Yeah, it's all you. 'Cause you're the one. Yeah, the one.
And now back to the center.
Yeah, you're the one. Yeah, the one. You touch me in a way that makes me shiver. Sometimes
And now we're going to rotate your legs into a middle split, so your knees should be facing forwards. And you don't have to be all the way down, you can be up further if that's where you're at. But we're just going to hold this for 20 seconds.
all my dreams come true. It feels right just being around you. We could break up and then make up. I always come back to you. You move me in a way never thought anyone could. You get me high. You're my drug when I
You can now come out of your split and we're going to go into a butterfly stretch.
'cause you're the one. Yeah,
So first we're going to try to push your legs closer to the ground.
you're the one. Yeah, the one. Yeah, you're the one, babe. Yeah, you're the one. Yeah, you're the one.
And now reach up and reach forward.
You're the one. 'Cause you're the one. Yeah, the one. Yeah, you're the one. Yeah, the one. 'Cause you're the one.
And now we're going to place one leg on top of the other. And you're going to try to push the top leg down.
Yeah, the one.
On the run from a given disaster. Speed away from the holy mind. Pride.
Now switch so that the other leg is on top. And you should be feeling this stretch in your hips.
Weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good. You got me good.
Now we're going to go into almost a straddle, but one leg is going to be bent inwards towards the other leg. And we're going to start by reaching over on top of the straight leg.
I don't feel much back between the jars and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving.
And now reach over on top of the bent leg.
In the heat from a hot California. I forgot how you looked like in rain. I swear I never thought it would matter if I'm gone by now. All my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be
Switch so that the other leg is bent inwards. And again, we're going to start by reaching over top of the straight leg.
You got me good. I keep on driving till it bends. Still it feels like I pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the road to end. Lost my head, don't feel much back between the jars and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving.
And again, reach over top of the bent leg. put the back leg so that your knee is facing towards the ground to go into a half split or pigeon. And we're just going to hold this like this for 20 seconds.
Gonna stop. I can't help myself from feeling all alone. But you got me good. But you got me good.
And now you're going to grab onto the back leg and try to pull it as close to you as you can. And now you're going to reach forward in this stretch.
I gotta tell you something I could do. I could be running or I'm chasing you, but I won't. Cause I got better things to do. Rather spend my precious time chasing somebody who loves me too.
And now we're going to switch sides to do that exact same stretch on the other leg. So we're going to start with just sitting up straight like this.
If you hadn't run away, every time I asked you stay, you would sleep right next to me tonight. No, you didn't want me, all you wanted was a game to play, and you couldn't handle that I had my ways. I found your magic.
And now go ahead and bend in your back leg as far as you can. And in this stretch, you should be feeling it in your thigh.
In the beginning, I just didn't know that you're an enemy I held too close. Now I know, cause you did everything to prove me wrong. You were not the guy I thought.
And now reach forward.
What you own. Yeah. If I got $1 for every time you slammed the door, I would be the richest girl alive. No, you didn't want me, all you wanted was a game to play, and you couldn't handle that I had my ways. I found your mind tricks and your side chicks. I'm a winner, babe, but you didn't win this.
Now you're going to straighten out both legs out in front of you, and we're going to do a seated pike stretch with your feet flexed. So go ahead and flex your feet, and then you're going to grab onto them, trying to pull them up. So you should be feeling a really deep stretch in your hamstrings in this stretch, and if you want to, you can try to go even further down.
You didn't want me, all you wanted was a game to play, and you couldn't handle that.
Now we're going to point our toes, and while you do this, try to sink even closer to your legs.
I'm a winner, babe, but you didn't win this. It's a part of the game. You didn't want me, all you wanted was a game to play, and you couldn't handle that I had my ways. I found your mind tricks and your side chicks. I'm a winner, babe, but you didn't win this. It's a part of the game.
Now this next one isn't a leg stretch, but since this is a full body stretching routine, I wanted to get at least one foot stretch in there. So what you're going to do is you're going to go up like this, and you're going to go over your toes to stretch out your feet. So you want to make sure that they're in line with each other, and then just try to push your legs forward.
In the beginning, it was like
And now we're going to go up into a standing pike. And in this, try to let the top of your head descend towards the ground.
when we lost our sight.
And And you also want to make sure that your feet are together to get the deepest stretch possible.
No others, only us. But as we dove in deep, the water turned cold. Yeah, we have different dreams, so we can never grow. Yeah, as we dove in deep, the water turned cold.
Now you're going to step your arms and legs out into a downward dog.
Never grow. It's sad to know, it's sad to know, it's sad to know.
And now we're going to bend each leg 5 times.
Again, strangers again, strangers again. It's sad to know, it's sad to know, it's sad to know that we'll become strangers again, strangers again.
And that concludes the leg stretches. So now we're going to move into some back stretches, starting with cat-cow. So you're going to go up on your hands and knees and arch back as far as you can.
Like the first time where we began.
And then contract, and we're going to do this 4 more times.
The water turned cold. Yeah, we have different dreams, so we can never grow. Yeah, as we dove in deep, the water turned cold. 'Cause we have different dreams, so we can never grow. It's sad to know, it's sad to know, it's sad to know that we'll become strangers again, strangers again, strangers again.
And now go ahead and go into a child's pose.
To know, it's sad to know that we'll become strangers again, strangers again, strangers again. It's sad to know, it's sad to know, it's sad to know that we'll become strangers again, strangers again.
You can now come out of your child's pose, and we're going to do a seal stretch. So straighten out your legs and lay on your stomach.
It's sad to know.
And now you're going to arch back as far as you can.
Strangers again, strangers again.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall.
Next, we're going to do a bow pose. So you're going to bend your legs and grab anywhere between your ankle and your knee.
I'm gonna skip my breaks.
Now, if you have a really tight back, then you probably will feel a stretch here, and that's completely fine. You can definitely stay here. But if not, try to straighten out your legs as much as you can.
Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this.
Now stay just like this, and you're going to grab over your head onto your ankles. Just like the bow pose, if you feel a stretch here, just stay here. But if not, try to straighten out your legs.
Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Lay my troubles to rest. Blow the smoke through my city.
And for the next stretch, we're going to go up into a bridge. And then once you're in your bridge, we're going to rock back and forth 5 times to stretch out your back and your shoulders.
I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out. So try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can
And for the next back stretch, we're going to do either a teardrop, or if you can't do a teardrop, then you're simply going to walk your hands and legs as close together as you can get them.
Break me, nothing can break me. Stars, I wanna drive a faster car. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. Try not to hold me down, feel alive.
And for the final back stretch, we're going to do a bridge on our elbows.
I wanna drive a faster car, nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down, feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me.
I bet you think that I should calm down.
And to finish off the stretching routine, we're going to hold some body positions. So if you need to grab something to hold on to keep your balance, go ahead. And the first one we're going to do is a heel stretch. So just kick up your leg as high as you can and grab onto your heel. And we're going to hold this for 20 seconds.
That much about you. What things you like and what you don't. It's not that long since I met you for the first time. You know we should work it out. You know we should work.
And now grab onto your leg with your other hand and try to pull it even closer towards you.
Probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted? And will you let me down? I know I'm feeling something for you.
You can now let go of your leg and you're going to stand with your bottom leg turned out to the side. And now we're going to do a tilt. So grab onto your leg out to the side like this, and then try to straighten it upwards. And lean to the side.
But we should take it slow.
Now if you can already do a tilt, feel free to let go of your leg. But if not, you can just keep holding on to it.
I don't wanna get hurt, 'cause I'm not ready to give you my heart yet. Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted?
And the next body position we're going to do is either a scorpion or a needle. So if you're confused on how to get up into this one, I have a full tutorial on it, but just a brief tutorial is to grab onto your foot and then pull it over your head to grab onto it with your other hand. Now if you don't feel a stretch here, feel free to try and straighten out your leg. And if you still don't feel a stretch, you can even lean forward into an overextended scorpion. And now we're going to repeat all of those stretches on the other leg, starting with the heel stretch.
I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted? And will you let me down? Before I'm too invested, you should take it easy. Maybe we could
Now grab onto it with your other hand and pull it closer towards you.
when I love you.
So this body position is called a leg hold.
I've got this feeling, I'm feeling you could be the one. I see no reason reason.
Don't forget to turn the bottom leg outwards again, and we're going to do the tilt.
I don't wanna wake up if I'm
So if you feel like you can, feel free to let go of your leg again.
enough of this feeling you're giving me. Don't wanna wake up. No, I don't wanna wake up. I don't wanna wake up without you, baby, without. I wouldn't know what to
And to finish off, we're going to do the scorpion on the other leg.
you. I wouldn't know what to. Oh, you know how you
So if you don't do the stretch, try to straighten out your leg even further.
I wouldn't know what to do, baby, without. I wouldn't know what to do. Oh, you know how you know how you know. When you are with me, sometimes I forget to breathe.
And that's it for this stretching routine, so I hope you guys enjoyed it and that it helps you improve your flexibility. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and you can click here to watch my most recent video. To subscribe to my channel, just click here, and don't forget to press on the notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload any new videos. Bye guys!